Good afternoon and welcome to Match of the Day Live for a seat in the most expensive stand in the Today League for the 100th North London League derby between Tottenham Hotspur and Arsenal. And not surprisingly, it's a sellout as both clubs seek to break the recent stranglehold that Merseyside seems to have on the League Championship. Arsenal, in their centenary season and George Graham's first as manager, lead the Today League into the new year.
Everywhere I've been in North London these last few weeks, people have been talking about this match. And the spectators here, who've had a special souvenir brochure to look at to celebrate this 100th League derby, they've also looked at their match programme for the team changes, and they are already aware that Spurs, whose first ever match against Arsenal is commemorated there in the league, Spurs team news shows that Steve Hodge is injured and won't be playing. Ossie Ardiles is back at number 4. Tony Galvin at number 11 after scoring as a sub on Thursday, and Nico Claesen the substitute. Arsenal keep the team that beat Wimbledon on Thursday. Graham Rix back in the first team picture as substitute, but that team has just set a new club record of 18 matches without defeat. What a way for Arsenal to start their second century, and away they go, playing from right to left. Those are the three who they might be aiming at. And Quinn's at the back here, and it's come to Charlie Nicholas with the shot. Offside flag was up, it wouldn't have mattered. The Arsenal fans are packed behind that left-hand goal, the goal that Arsenal are attacking in the first half, and it's going to be Paul Davis with the kick. Anderson off the line. Could have been Thomas who got it away. It was certainly Anderson that had the chance. Sansom. And Quinn's there, and Adams is there. And it's a goal to Arsenal. They scored anyway, and Tony Adams has put them in front in dramatic fashion here. Within seconds of Spurs scoring off their goal line, look what happened here. Niall Quinn was there with the header, and Tottenham thought it was offside. The flag stayed down, Clemence came out, and Adams' effort ricocheted over him and into the net. And Arsenal are in front in the North London derby after only 6 minutes. Martin Hayes and Niall Quinn. Rocastle's in the centre. There's Rocastle. Oh, and Ray Clemence got a hand to that. And those three big players are there again. And Anderson. Well, he got his head to it. Here's Danny Thomas for Tottenham. Again, all the Spurs midfield players pile forward. Mitchell Thomas. Both the Allens are in there. Here's Ardiles. Spinning away. Waddle was there, and he's still there. And Martin Hayes clears for Arsenal to Charlie Nicholas. A little back heel by Willie. Oh, look at that. That's super football by Arsenal. And Hayes onto a pass by Nicholas. Martin Hayes is going through for Arsenal, and brought down was a yes by Danny Thomas, and only just outside, which Thomas must have known, I fancy. Back. Paul Davis, it's there! 2-0 to Arsenal! Paul Davis, and they get the reward that that marvellous piece of football deserved. It was touched off with the back heel by Rocastle. It might have got a deflection as it went through there. 2 minutes left in the first half. Spurs 0, Arsenal 2 in the Centenary League match. And here's Steve Williams. And he's got away from Mabbutt. And Williams' shot saved by Clemence. The rain comes sheeting down still. Allen to Hoddle. Ossie Ardiles is in the middle and marks, and Mitchell Thomas comes in, and Spurs have scored! Mitchell Thomas has put Tottenham back in business, and Arsenal now are stretched. Glenn Hoddle gets away, and the favourite to score is Ardiles here. But the ball goes beyond him, he couldn't reach it, Lukic couldn't either, and Thomas had come thundering through from left back and fired that into the top of the net. And once again, the team that goes 2-0 up suddenly finds that life is not that easy. Spurs reply almost instant. And it comes at a very psychological time, just before half-time, and just after Steve Williams might well have made it 3-0. And anything that the Merseyside clubs or the Manchester clubs can throw up in the way of excitement and entertainment has normally been matched by these games between the only two teams up until last season to have done the double this century. Arsenal in 71, Spurs in 61, and of course Liverpool now in 86. Tottenham start the second half then, 2-1 down. Paul Allen to Clive Allen. Hoddle's in the middle. Paul Allen, Clive Allen. Across by Williams, and Anderson is coming in here. Tater in weather like this. The answer is every single one of those who love their football so much they don't mind the rain. And Kenny Sansom battling it out with Chris Waddle over there. Hoddle has joined the attack again and found a way through. And missed that offside flag is up. Claesen and Gough both threateningly placed. Clive Allen is in there as well. Oh, what can you say about this fellow? Glenn Hoddle, who's never scored in a league derby against Arsenal, clips the top of the netting there from the free kick. Here's Mabbutt. Danger here as Kenny Sansom tries to hold it, and Glenn Hoddle came through for the shot, and it was just too high again. Oh, he gave it away, and Paul Davis has got players right and left here. Nicholas to his left is in a good position. Martin Hayes is in the centre. Davis has joined him, and Hayes couldn't quite reach across, which got a slight deflection. Hayes again. Rocastle. 4 minutes to go. Waddle has placed the ball. Hoddle's over on that side as well. Gough and Mabbutt are in the penalty area. And there's Richard Gough, and off the line! Kenny Sansom, I think, who got it away on the right-hand post. Arsenal lead by 2-1. Allen to Hoddle. Paul Allen through the middle. Can he break? Claesen waiting for a cross. And he fell over Anderson. And Roger Milford said no penalty. But they can do it because Arsenal have won by 2-1 and go up by one match from 39 to 40 wins over their great North London rivals. But more important to these modern players, go back 4 points clear at the head of the First Division.